Hey everybody, this is 365 Days of Movies. This is where I rate my top 365 movies. One movie a day for a year. So, with that, let's get into this movie. Number 287, Metropolitan, rating 7.14, released in 1990, directed by Whit Stillman, starring Carolyn, Farina, Edward Clements, and Chris Eigeman. In an apartment on Manhattan, a couple of friends from the New York upper class meet almost every night to talk about social mobility, play bridge, and discuss Fourier's socialism. The cynic, Nick, the philosopher, Charlie, party girl, Sally, and austenite, Audrey. They are joined by Tom. His background is much simpler, and he's critical about their way of life, but he finds a soulmate in Audrey, who, without his knowledge, falls in love with him. This is one of my favorite movies because Whit Stillman is, between him and Zhang Yimou and P.T. Anderson, they're my sort of holy trinity of directors. And Whit Stillman is mostly a dialogue director. There's not lots of action in his movies. It's mostly discussions of philosophy, mostly involving the classes, and mostly involving the upper classes and their perceptions of themselves and the other classes. And specifically, they often get into this habit of seeing themselves as being held back or ineffectual in comparison to previous generation of elites. And it's an interesting approach, and I'm pretty sure Whit Stillman is part of that class structure. Possibly the character of Tom in this movie, which is his first movie, and his other movies sort of play in the same universe, and they get better and better. This one is very low budget, and I believe he funded himself. He was an accountant, so he dredged up the money and made his own movie, and then started making movies backed by some minor studio, I guess. In any case, getting back to Tom, the main character, I'm sure it's probably some sort of stand-in for Whit Stillman himself, or possibly just a stand-in for a character that can challenge the power structure within this group and challenge their perceptions and that sort of thing. But it's a great little movie. It flows nicely, and you get to see how the upper class in the 80s in Manhattan got along. And it's just a wonderful movie, and I can't recommend it enough, so go check it out. Hey everybody, this has been 365 Days of Movies. We're going to keep plowing ahead. So let me know what you think of this movie, and if you want to discuss it further, comment below. If I get a lot of interest, I may very well make a full review of the movie, maybe even a video essay. So let me know what you think, and let's get to the next one.